Okay, I'm recording. Good morning, video journal. Today is Thursday, let's see, January 23rd. And wow, so definitely had some big, you know, realizations just in the past day. Well, let's see, I'll start off with this. I have 15, 14, 15 days sober today. Yay! Definitely a big deal, and I just need to pat myself on the back for that. And yeah, just wow. I've been very very carefully like reviewing my communications with Loushanna like over and over and over again over the past couple of days, just really trying to step outside of any emotions and read them to try to get an understanding of where it went bad, like what and not even looking at her, just trying to look at me and figure out. Oh wait, here I gotta start the timer. We'll try to just do 5 minutes today. Keep it nice and short. Really trying to figure out where I did something potentially wrong, where I miscommunicated, where I either didn't understand something that she said, misinterpreted something she said, and then reacted to that. And I did this yesterday when I was in Davenport. I went to bring some water to Michael because he was really sick. Hannah was sick, very different symptoms. I don't think that they had the same thing or even anything contagious. Michael's might be contagious, but he's definitely on the upside. So in any case, yeah. So I was in Davenport reading the communications, and I saw it. I got it. I was like, oh wow, okay. So this is where it happened, and it was just like a total light bulb moment. I understood it. It totally made sense, and I didn't write it down. So I was like, so then this morning I was going back through all the communications trying to figure out again. And I didn't really have the same exact light bulb moment, but I did, definitely could recognize where, I messed up. Definitely messed up. And that was just, and just not, I didn't ask. I really should have asked before I jumped to any conclusions. I should have asked first about, the steps that were being taken in regards to her care, because it turns out that there were a lot of things that were happening. There were a lot of things that were in progress. There were a lot of things that Loushanna was doing, and I just jumped to conclusions and I made assumptions, and I screwed up. I also, definitely sent one voice message in particular out of emotion, heavy emotion. And, that was primarily just because it was a lack of sleep. I had been awake all night with her when she was, writhing with anxiety. And so I was sleep deprived and frustrated. And, oh gosh, just don't, Amy Nicole Stratton, do not communicate with people when you're sleep deprived and emotional, because it's not going to come across as good at all. So I read this. It was a voice text, but I can read it. So I read everything that I had said, and it definitely sort of came across as snappy and shitty. And this was the message where I mentioned APS, and I definitely didn't. I didn't directly threaten to do this, but I alluded to it. Not cool. Just super uncool, and especially whatever stress or pressure that she is under with her mom and her feelings about what's happening to her mom and trying to manage her mom's care, trying to do, it's a lot. And then on top of that, whatever she might have going on in her personal life, it's just like, it's really too much, and I feel bad. I feel real bad. I see where I messed up, and God just convicted me, and he was like, here you go, Amy, like, here's your part, and this is what you need to make right. So I, like I said before, I talked to Emily, and Emily's gonna talk to her. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Lillian is with her right now. They're in LA, and so I don't know for sure when the right time is gonna be for me to apologize and make this right. But God will give me that opportunity, and it'll work out. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I need to control that fire in me, man. That ooh, it can get super ugly and super nasty really fast if I can't figure out a way to and I can and I will. And that's something that God's definitely helping me with. So I have faith that's going to be okay, and we're going to be okay and everything. I just like, we can't take things back. Once things are said, they're said, and once things are done, they're done. And even after amends is made, I wonder if sometimes even after healing happens, if things can ever really, really be, I don't want to say forgotten because they can't necessarily be forgotten, but can really, really be let go. I don't know. Like, ooh, yeah. So just, oops. Just praying for forgiveness around that, and mercy from God, which I know is already there, but mercy with Loushanna, because yeah, gosh, can't take it back. And at the same time, I'm glad that God showed me that, because I was praying for it. Like, just show me where did this happen? Where did I do something wrong? Hey, Jabari, come on up, come here, baby. Oh, he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yeah. So actually, I had Michael spend the night last night, because even though he's not able to drug test clean yet, he was really, really sick. I went out to Davenport yesterday. I was trying all day to. He's having some cell phone issues, and at first I didn't really trust that he was being honest with me about what was happening with his cell phone. I thought maybe he just didn't have the money because of drugs and everything else. And then the more I really kind of looked into it, again, jumping to conclusions, here we go again, the more I looked into it, the more I realized that it really wasn't his fault, and that it's just, an issue with, his cell phone carriers. They contract with the different payment company, and the payment company is having him jump through a million hoops, and it's really confusing. It's really complicated. And so, long story short, I spent about half my day yesterday, because he was sick. I ran around from, a couple different Verizon stores, and was trying to help him to figure all this out, because he needs a cell phone, man. I mean, we got to be able to communicate. And I think we finally got it. So I think what's going to happen is, for whatever reason, his card keeps on getting rejected. Not declined, just rejected. And there's this weird error message that pops up. Well, first they tell him that it's okay and that his phone's in the mail. And then a couple days later, he'll get this weird, like, rejection notice or something. But I mean, he showed me the money and it's in there. So he's going to be PayPaling me the money, and then I'm going to pay for it. With my card, and hopefully that will fix this, because it's been going on, excuse me, for way too long. So we're gonna do that today. And yeah, so when I went to Davenport yesterday after I was helping him with his cell phone thing, and he just was sick. Like, I could tell he didn't look good at all. He looked pretty tore back. And so, I brought him some water and some soup, and, I could tell he just needed to be taken care of. So I said, come to my house, let me just take care of you tonight. And let's try to resolve your cell phone thing. And then, I just asked him, I said, can you just bring your methadone and commit to just not smoking fentanyl in my house? And he said yes. So far so good with that. Spent the night last night, and he's in the living room right now, so all that's good. And I don't remember for sure, but let me go and check my calendar right now, because he did tell me oh god, I didn't even start my timer. That's okay. Let's see where am I at with time here. Oh gosh, I've been doing this for longer than I thought. 9 minutes. He did tell me, and it's on my calendar, in terms of when he's going to be able to test clean. So I'm praying that will happen, and that it will then remain. We'll see. gonna just give it to God. Okie dokie. So that's it for today. Thanks, and I'll check in tomorrow. Adios.